Hello, good evening, and welcome to Thingamajig's Racing channel. We are here to have another look at the Over the Hill Racing Group. We showcased them, if you've been following the channel, last Friday, and yeah, they're racing the little Peugeot 205 that's recently been added to the GT7 lineup, and was kind enough to share the replays. So we're going to have a look at three 15-minute races from the O.T.H Racing Group in the little Peugeot 205. Absolutely going for hell and leather. We're here at Red Bull Short Ring, and they have qualified. So let us take a look at whom we have. Let's introduce our players, such as... Right then, on pole... we have Oban, looking mighty fine. Car 66 in the little 205, absolutely covered in O.T.H Racing paraphernalia. In second place, we have a new player in the group. Zoe has come to tell them who can do it best. Car 32, keep an eye out. They might be a surprise. In third spot, we have Amtrak in the Gulf liveried Peugeot. And man alive, doesn't it look good? Great stuff. Fourth place, we have Stretchy, everybody's favourite in the chat. Car 76, my favourite number as well. So me and Stretchy are number brothers. Very good looking car, absolutely spanking. Thank you very much, Stretchy. Nifty is holding fifth place on the grid at the moment, and if you weren't sure, that is their sign, the O.T.H Racing Retro Racers, and that's fifth place for Nifty on the grid. Very nice. Sixth place, we have Top Taffy, and he is coming in dead serious with his Peugeot. I love it. It looks great. Some of these liveries, straight out of the late 80s touring car, if you ask me. Lovely stuff. I like it. Seventh place, we have Gaz. And I wonder where he's from. So Gaz here with the, I think, Welsh. Well, say it in the comments if you know where he might be from. I can see, is that a lion or a dragon? If it's a dragon, then it's definitely Wales. Then here we have on eighth place, Captain Slow, and he's an original, ladies and gentlemen. I was getting him mixed up last week with another Captain Slow I know, but... you know, this is a mature racing group, so it's more than likely he is the first, the only Captain Slow. Hey, call yourself Captain Original. The Captain OG Slow. Slow OG. In ninth place, we have G-Man for real fun. Flaming, bruv. His Peugeot is lit. And I am seeing some heavy metal on the bonnet, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking Skid Row. We are talking Slipknot. That's it, baby. And then we have in 10th place, Mikey. And he has come with his original Peugeot. And then in 11th place... we have Nathaniel Hornblower in the monster green Peugeot. So they are our players, ladies and gentlemen. These are our guys. And this is going to be an absolutely banging race. Please join me for the next 15 minutes for some absolute Pukka Peugeot pursuit. Let's have it. They're on the sports soft tyres, and the lights are out. It's race time. My God, they slow off the line. But as soon as they warm up, these bad boys go, go, go. And Zoe is on the move. She is looking to take the lead of this race, but no, Oban getting it back. But watch out, what's this? Stretchy coming in fast and hard. And, ooh, out of control possibly. And nearly had a clash with Zoe, but Zoe carries on with Nifty from, wow, fifth on the grid, straight up and into second place, taking no prisoners. Amtrak in third. Gaz is up to fourth now with Zoe in fifth. Stretchy in sixth. Captain Slow seventh. Top Taffy fighting for position there in eighth. Oh no, it's just ahead. Top Taffy and Captain Slow were battling it out. Stretchy's picked himself up a humongous penalty. It's only half a second, but in a Peugeot 205, that is like half the day. Captain Slow in seventh, Top Taffy in eighth. It's all fight around the grid. And gaming G-Man, I think it's G-Man is gaming for real fun, isn't it? And Hornblower in 11th. I just want to keep saying that. Oban still leads with Nifty in hot pursuit. Amtrak under threat from Gaz, is it? I thought that was Zoe. Yeah, no, it's Zoe having a look up the inside of Gaz. A long camera angle, but I think Zoe has pulled the move off, gone a little wide, maybe picking up a penalty there, and Gaz will get it back again. Amtrak and Nifty on it as well. They're fighting tooth and nail. It looks like, yes, Zoe has picked up that half a day penalty with Gaz waiting, looming, lurking behind. Stretchy still carrying half a second penalty. Don't know if it's the same one or if he's picked another one up. And Zoe as well joining him on the penalty step. Amtrak then gets a getaway and tries to get himself a Nifty as he heads around the final two corners. Bit of a back. Gaz, Zoe must have paid the penalty now. Stretchy as well paying his penalty. Look at these Peugeots clinging onto the corner as Captain Slow closes right up onto Stretchy's rear derriere. And we have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. The gloves are off. They are swinging. Behind, we've got a bit of space from 8th place Top Taffy, but Top Taffy looks like he is under threat from Mikey. Mikey going for a move here. There's a bunch of cars. There's a Gaz going slightly slower in front of us, and Captain Slow now is staring down at the back. Oh, Captain Slow picking up a penalty through that corner, and Gaz may be safe as he tries to go on the attack with Stretchy, but Stretchy on an absolute push, ladies and gentlemen. He is flying. Zoe closing up to Nifty. Nifty losing that second place to Amtrak. Amtrak absolutely held to level while Oban disappears into the distance, and Nifty now is under threat from Zoe. Zoe coming up strong on his inside, and it's Zoe goes for the move late on the brakes. It's side by side going on to the apex, and it's Zoe that comes ahead, and Nifty has to have a little taste of that humble pie. Stretchy closing in on Nifty, and Nifty could be in trouble here twice. And yeah, it looks like Nifty's got the run on, Stretchy's got the run on Nifty there, and it's Stretchy that goes through Nifty. They're both Swifty. Oh, Stretchy just about keeping it in play, but Nifty getting a better drive through the first corner and is going up the inside. Oh, it's three wide. It's three wide as Gaz goes on a slide-a-thon, and the two others come up in the inside, but Top Taffy has picked up a penalty. He's made his way up into 5th place, but he's carrying a penalty, and we have got a whole host of cars here kabobbling, kajongling, kagooling each other. Stretchy down to 7th now with Captain Slow in that periphery having a real look. G-Man for real fun in 9th place with Hornblower up ahead of Mikey. Oban still leads this, ladies and gentlemen, ahead of Amtrak with Zoe in 3rd. Nifty in 4th, but he is under pressure from Gaz. Gaz getting a penalty though. Top Taffy is there to move up ahead of the Gaz. I don't actually know where the penalty line is. And Stretchy still in amongst it all. Oh, two go wide there, and Stretchy will be hoping big penalties will be handed out. That Michael Massey will have his stick and he'll be hitting some pro sim racers with it. Captain Slow moves up and into 7th ahead of Stretchy. Stretchy falling back now So Gaz did pick up a penalty. Top Taffy did not look like he picked up a penalty. Nifty safe in fourth as he chases down Zoe, who is chasing down Amtrak. Oban absolutely, he's just feathering that accelerator, ladies and gentlemen. He's not even having to push. The fighting is so dense behind him. He is getting a smooth and clean run. We're 5 minutes into this race, 1/3 gone, and Oban has led since the beginning. Amtrak chasing him down with Zoe in third, hunting her prey. Nifty in fourth, whilst Top Taffy is going for it against Captain Slow. Top Taffy absolutely slicing through the field with Captain Slow in sixth now, and the camera angle on that is terrible, and you weren't close. That's what we want. Stretchy then going for a move on the Gaz, and Gaz has to just sit behind and hope that G-Man is not in the mood for overtaking, but the fire and flames on the side of that Peugeot says different. He is on the hunt. This American is not taking any prisoners. And Gaz has just got to sit and wait for his fate as G-Man decides if he is going to go all-out attack on the Scottish driver. Mikey in 10th, somewhat behind there. I think Hornblower and Mikey are having their own inter-battle here, and they may have fallen off the track at some point, maybe with each other. Oban absolutely hunting that win with Amtrak in second, Zoe still in third, but Zoe has been penalised, ladies and gentlemen. A huge one, she said. 1 second. Nifty in fourth, and that is music to Nifty's ears. That means that brings him back into that podium battle with Top Taffy in fifth. Stretchy under pressure from Captain Slow and the Gaz in the battle, and anything can happen in this little fight as they've all got different lines through that. G-Man as well, remember he was right hunting on the back of Gaz. He slipped back a little bit now. And what about Stretchy? No, it's Zoe. Well, she's paid the penalty, no. Yeah, she's paid the penalty. And Nifty maybe is slightly closer, but it doesn't seem so much so. So maybe Nifty had a penalty as well. Top Taffy in fifth, Stretchy now in sixth with Gaz in seventh. Captain Slow slipping down into eighth, and G-Man is in the action in ninth place. Mikey well ahead of the Hornblower, and Oban just pulling out the fastest lap of the race. I think they may have boost on. They might not have boost on though, looking at Mikey and Hornblower. I don't think they're getting anything extra there in their cars. So they might not have the boost on, but so far Oban the fastest man out there with Amtrak chasing them down, and Zoe with that penalty may have put themselves out of the fight. We're only halfway through the race though. Nifty hunting them down. A man that is used to being a top three runner at the moment, down in fourth, and the Peugeot looks blinding as it goes through the second to final corner, and even better through the final corner. Beautiful. Aren't they just slidey? Aren't they deliciously slidey? What's going here? Gaz and Top Taffy. Top Taffy having a fall of grace, ladies and gentlemen. He was up there. He was in fifth. Now Stretchy's in fifth. Captain Slow in sixth. And Gaz up to seventh. Top Taffy slipping down into eighth place. And G-Man is still there, lurking. And Top Taffy looking for a move on the Gaz. Gaz going very wide. And a little flash there from Stretchy. He is absolutely loving it as he chases down a Nifty, hoping Nifty picks up a penalty. And is battling hard down here with Captain Slow. Gaz, who's picked up half a second penalty. And Top Taffy looking to regain his fifth place as G-Man follows them around. G-Man, get involved, my friend. Get in there. They're fighting hard. I've not actually had a go in this new Peugeot yet, have I? Oh no, I have, yeah, because it was with that weekly challenge on when it was released. It's a good fun car. Looks like that suspension could do with stiffening up. My word. Whoa, they really do lean. They do lister, don't they? It's like being on a motorbike. So G-Man there in ninth place. He's trying to get himself more involved in this race as the Gaz has been taken by Top Taffy, but Top Taffy has a penalty. And he's gone all in for another penalty. Why not, he says. I've got one, I may as well have another. And Gaz gets through quite easily. And G-Man also now moving himself up and into 8th place just about, because the Taff is trying to go around the outside of the corner. And now he's got the apex, and Top Taffy absolutely keeping his foot in there and taking no prisoners, still holding on to that 8th, but G-Man will not be put off. G-Man going for it again against Top Taffy, as Top Taffy pays that penalty. And now Top Taffy down in 9th place, and Mikey still somewhat a little further back from the pack, but he's staying himself ahead of Hornblower, and Hornblower now starting to get on top of the Peugeot, getting some good times under his belt, whilst Oban disappears into the distance. Amtrak trying to keep a track of him, but it's at this point he needs Oban to make a mistake. Oban absolutely, he's the only one in the 101s, isn't he? Everyone else is like 102s. So Oban has become one with his car. Amtrak pulling away from Zoe, but Zoe no slouch here, ahead of Nifty in 4th. Then we've got Stretchy, who is in 5th and looking safe, but Captain Slow fancies a piece of the Stretch Meister. Gaz in 7th, just ahead of G-Man, who's in 8th, and Top Taffy now is the man in 9th place, ahead of Mikey and the Hornblower, the monster Peugeot. It's a reverse grid for the next race, so Mikey and Hornblower are going to be right there at the thick end of the wand, as Oban, yes, it's the wand you're thinking of as well. It's only got one wand with the thick end in it. It's like a big ball, looks like a microphone. Oban in 1st, Amtrak in 2nd, and Zoe in 3rd spot. Nifty getting a half a second penalty. Does that help Stretchy out? No, I think the gap may be too much there, but Captain Slow is really starting to put in a strong effort of having that 5th place away from Stretchy, and nothing is solid here, nothing is fixed in stone. Oh, Stretchy's gone wide, he's also picked up a penalty, and Captain Slow, I think he had the penalty, wasn't it? We was looking to see if Captain Slow had an opportunity, but Captain Slow now on the case. It's the original Slow, don't get him mixed with any others. Listen to his flow and watch him grow as he moves up to 5th place. Go on, Captain Slow, MC. And Stretchy in 76, in 6th, has just been mugged off by the captain and the penalty system. And again, another penalty there for Gaz. And G-Man is looking like he is moving on up. Like M people, he is moving on up. Moving on out. Top Taffy in 9th, Mikey 10th, Hornblower in 11th, Oban destroying all that has come to face him. He has slayed today, my friends, as Amtrak in 2nd place. Another solid drive with Zoe in 3rd, and these three hardly bothered until for the majority of the race they found their slot. And Nifty, he's paid that penalty, but Captain Slow was too busy fighting Stretchy to try and go on the attack of Nifty. He's a little bit out of it now. He's not got a chance of fighting the top 3, and he seems nicely ahead of the rest of the field. Captain Slow, Stretchy, G-Man up into 7th now as Gaz pays the penalty. Now Gaz will want that position back. It's only a loan, G-Man. You can't keep it. It's Gaz's really. And Top Taffy again with the penalties. These Peugeots very slidey in the corners, very liquidy as they go. And here we go, Top Taffy on a move with Gaz. He's carrying a penalty, but it's not going to slow him down. And Top Taffy then moves on up into 8th place, but Gaz has got a good drive coming out of the corner. He's going on the attack onto the apex, and Top Taffy, we've seen him keeping his foot in there around the outside. Can he do it again? Not this time, I'm afraid. Gaz gets the move done, and he is on his way. Let us have it. Oh, there's going to be a good chance of picking up a penalty in that corner, but it looks like Gaz is all right as Top Taffy has to pay his penalty, and Gaz gets on his way. G-Man absolutely lighting up the timing sheets at the moment as he slips his Peugeot around, and Stretchy picking up a penalty. He's running out of time to go on the attack of Captain Slow. Some of these guys, it might finish for them. 15 minutes if it's a timed race. And yes, G-Man finishes in 7th, Gaz finishes in 8th, Top Taffy finishing in 9th. Mikey and Mikey's still got a couple of corners to go. So Oban, it's a weird one. Mikey's just about to finish in 10th place. He'll be second on the grid for the next race. We'll be moving on to a different track, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe the penalty system won't be so bad. And Oban then from lights to flag, the man has been unhindered and he takes a fine win. A great drive from the Norwegian. Fantastic stuff. Amtrak, the American, absolutely shows what the superpower is in this world. Comes home in 2nd place with Zoe, a fine debut with a podium. Fantastic stuff. Nifty picking up a couple of penalties which hindered him from a top 3 finish. Comes home in 4th with Captain Slow, an absolutely super drive in 5th, and Stretchy in the action all the way through, comes home in 6th. So great drive from those out there. Oban taking the win with Amtrak in 2nd, and Zoe coming on home in 3rd spot. So into the 2nd race then. We reverse the grid, totally flip it on its upside down. Let me tell you a story all about how my life got flipped upside down. And that is the story of the next race. And we'll find it. We'll have a smooth transition, ladies and gentlemen, all the way. Look at this. Look how smooth this is. And straight down to collection. Find the right race. So we're at Lago. The Lago of Maggiore. Oh, for gosh sakes. We'll just load that up, shall we? Da-da-da. I'd like to do playlists, Kaz. If ever you're sitting there with your computer one day, you fancy doing a bit of coding, maybe like a playlist of replays, so I don't have to keep loading everything up. Right. I'm too slow to do all this before the lights. So here we go. Let's have a look. It's a reverse grid. It's Nathaniel. I'm guessing Nathaniel is Nathaniel Hornblower in first, with Mikey starting in 2nd. Top Taffy starting 3rd, with Gaz in 4th. G-Man starting in 5th. Stretchy in 7th, Nifty starts 8th, Zoe starts 9th, Amtrak starts 10th, and Oban, the winner of the last race, starting in 11th. The lights are already on, and I've got halfway in and stopped, haven't I, ladies and gentlemen? It's such a tease. Let's go. Again, the lights are out, and the cars take half an hour to get started, and a great start here from Gaz, is it, or Top Taffy? Yeah, I think that's Gaz. No, it's Gaz, sorry. Gaz on an absolute fantastic start. Jumps right up and into 2nd place ahead of Top Taffy, and he's on to Nathaniel's back door already. No, he's not. He's up alongside, and he is through. Gaz wasting no time. And the Hornblower now, he's gone a little wide, and that's going to let a few through. Top Taffy up to 2nd. Captain Slow up and into 3rd, and Hornblower was well wide there, with Mikey still holding on in 4th place. Nifty in 5th, with Stretchy there in amongst it. Zoe trying to get themselves through, with Oban already up and into 8th place. Great start for Oban. And Zoe gave her a big move, and found a wall. I think she was avoiding late braking situations there, and just played avoidance and found a wall instead. Picks up a penalty for their efforts, whilst they move down into virtually last place. Hornblower looked like he got right out of the way at the beginning of this race, with Gaz then taking the lead. Top Taffy in 2nd. Captain Slow up and into 3rd spot, with Mikey still holding on to 4th. Come on, Mikey. Someone's had a spin. It's the Gaz. No, it's not. It's Taffy. Oh, the hell. Come on, sorry, guys. It was Gaz. Sorry, they're very similar looking cars. Top Taffy is now leading with Captain Slow in second, with Mikey now up to third, but Stretchy is about to do some damage. Stretchy all up and in Mikey's business, and he is looking to get through the white Peugeot, and he does. He gets himself up alongside onto the apex, and it's through. Top Taffy looked like he was sliding instant middle of the corner there, but it's all looking good. He still leads with Captain Slow in second. Mikey still in third. Stretchy did not get the job done. Nifty is trying to come in amongst them, with Oban already up to sixth. The winner from race one. He really has got on top of the Peugeot, ladies and gentlemen. Amtrak in seventh, Zoe in eighth, being raced by G-Man, but Zoe up, we saw, hitting the wall earlier and falling back to last place, has already fought themselves up into eighth, with G-Man in ninth. Hornblower in 10th, with Gaz slipping back into last place after his spin that we saw in the corner. And Top Taffy absolutely leading with authority, ladies and gents. Captain Slow in second, with Mikey third, and Stretchy down in fourth place. Nifty's been taken. I apologise. Nifty was in that fourth, wasn't he? And now Stretchy up in the orange, white and black Peugeot, but Nifty looking like he has some plan. We'll sit alongside. We'll sit in the back seat. In the back seat of a Peugeot. We know what's going to happen. So Nifty in fifth, trying to hunt down a Stretchy and a Mikey, and Mikey holding strong there in that third place, but Mikey's, whoa, hey, we had a super lag there from Stretchy, and he jumps himself ahead of Mikey as we are on board with Nifty as he tries to get the move done also, and it's a beautiful move, it's a great move, but no, Mikey's coming back. Mikey shall not be passed. Mikey will not tolerate an overtake. But Nifty does complete in the end, and Mikey now down into fifth. Zoe fighting their way back up and into sixth place ahead of Oban. So God knows what Zoe's been up to, but they have been very productive in the background, catching up to this fight with Oban and G-Man. Gaz also getting himself ahead of the Hornblower, and Top Taffy still leads, ladies and gentlemen, with authority. Captain Slow and Stretchy duking it out for the braking master of the corner, and it's Stretchy that takes the award, but Captain Slow cannot be counted out. Whoa, G-Man going very wide, absolutely slinging Peugeot. Nifty then in fourth, Zoe fifth, Amtrak sixth, Mikey in seventh. He has slipped a little now, with Oban also slipping down into eighth place. G-Man still in the hunt, even though he had a big off and he didn't pick up a penalty, so this track not being as harsh with the penalties. Gaz in 10th with his earlier spin, just trying to make up ground as the Hornblower in 11th. Top Taffy in first, Stretchy in second, Captain Slow on it, ladies and gents. Nifty in fourth with Amtrak ahead of Zoe. I think he just pulled that move off. We'll watch this pair for a short while. They are racing hard. Nice hot brew. Zoe going on the late break situation. Amtrak fighting the rear end of the Peugeot, and Zoe looking for a spot. She's halfway. No, no, no. Amtrak says no, no, no. Lady, calm your boots. So Amtrak holding on to that fifth place. Zoe on the attack with Oban now in seventh. Oban always the danger. Mikey picking up a penalty as G-Man rubs in the salt and goes for a move on Mikey, and he's not around again and pay it the next time around, and he's coming back out. G-Man under braking, and Mikey absolutely plants it. He gets a little knock on the rear corner derriere, and G-Man I think just accidentally gave our man Mikey a little nudge there. Maybe he'll give that spot back, I'm not sure. He's not going absolutely, no, he's got his foot right down. He's saying I fought that spot, I'm keeping it. Gaz in 10th with 11th for the Hornblower. Oh no, we've missed out a lead change. We will go back and look at that. It's a lead change, ladies and gentlemen. We go. It was about 30 seconds, 40 seconds ago. Top Taffy then who has done an absolute... Oh, he's picked up a bit of damage. He's hit something. Has Top Taffy. He's got a bit of damage on the front. He's had a knock, and Stretchy, kick a man while he's down, is already through. Oh, we're going to witness Stretchy get himself a win here. It's looking very strong as Top Taffy, still with the damage, is going to be attacked by Captain Slow, but Stretchy, Top Taffy, his car's fixed now. He's still holding on to second place. Virtually no, Captain Slow's through. Captain Slow has made the move. And now Top Taffy is in a third spot with Nifty right in the action also. Amtrak and Zoe not far behind. This is a race, ladies and gentlemen. In third place. Nearly 3 wide into the corner, and Top Taffy wants those positions back. And Stretchy holding on. And we got a big battle here with Amtrak, Nifty and Zoe. Zoe going for the move on Nifty, and Oban, the danger, is lurking in the background. Be careful, be warned. Nifty then looks like he's going to lose the position to Zoe. Zoe absolutely slinging Peugeot and has done a fabulous job with a third place in the first race and going for the move. Top job. Nifty coming for an undercut on her, trying to slice it round and get a better drive out of the corner, but doesn't seem to get the drive that he wanted, and Zoe holds on to 5th place. Great stuff. Top Taffy in 4th. Amtrak's made the move now past Top Taffy. Top Taffy in free fall, ladies and gentlemen, while Stretchy still holds on to that lead. Just about. That looked a bit shaky. Captain Slow, though, is in danger. Captain Slow wide. Amtrak. Oh, Captain Slow's off the road. Captain Slow is mowing the lawn, ladies and gentlemen, and that has let through a whole host of cars, including Amtrak. Not Top Taffy, still there. Oh, it's Captain Slow, that's why, because he was mowing the lawn. So Top Taffy back up into 3rd. Zoe slipping through and up into 4th place. Captain Slow now in 5th, with Nifty in 6th place. Oban in 7th, the danger. G-Man in 8th place, ahead of Mikey in 9th. Gaz in 10th, who just cannot catch himself and Mikey at the moment. And Hornblower still just out for schnizzles and gizzles. Sketchy is in trouble, I think. Amtrak looks to be making the move, and Amtrak is making the move. Right now, it's going to be a big ball break moment down in the first corner. Amtrak's got the lead. Stretchy sucks himself right in behind to get some sort of tow, but really, do these cars even generate that much downforce to create a tow? And Amtrak absolutely slices through that first and second corner with Stretchy now down into 2nd place. And Zoe at the same time goes for a move on Top Taffy, and Top Taffy slipping down into 4th. We've got fighting here with Captain Slow ahead of Nifty, and Oban is in the house. So Captain Slow trying to cling on to the embers of what was an absolutely cracking race and still wanting that top 4 finish, but Nifty and Oban fighting it out behind. Oban's gone for a move on Nifty. He's gone for the inside tight line, and it doesn't give you a better drive out the corner, but Nifty's still behind. So Oban does get the move done on Nifty, and Captain Slow gets a little bit of breathing space. Top Taffy in 4th, but he's going back against Zoe. He wants the podium. And I don't know, he's on the outside, he's late on the brakes, he gets the move done. Beautiful stuff. And Captain Slow going wide again. He's really enjoying the grass. He thinks the Peugeot should be an off-road car always. So Captain Slow, oh, Mikey looks like he's going a little long route around, and that lets Gaz through and up and into 9th place. Mikey in 10th, Hornblower in 11th. Amtrak leads this race ahead of Stretchy, with Zoe in 3rd, Top Taffy in 4th. And then we've got Captain Slow trying to keep Oban and Nifty at bay. And just about there in touching distance, we have a G-Man. Oh, Oban slicing it through the corner, looking very shaky, and Nifty fancying the move, lining him up. We're just coming up to the 10-minute mark, 5 more minutes of this race, so they're running out of time to grab those spots if they need them. Nifty having a look up the inside of Oban. Oban was later on the brakes, then his lights came on a bit later, and Nifty looking to get the move done, but Oban has the apex. He has the higher ground. Zoe's had enough. Zoe has had enough. Was it one of her own doing, or was they helped? Oh, it covers the curbs, and Top Taffy, oh, I think they both hit each other. Oh my. Was that not Top Taffy? I think it was. Oosh. Yeah, Top Taffy. Sorry, Top Taffy. Oh no, not that button. What am I doing? So yeah, on board with Top Taffy. They both go slightly wide, and Top Taffy, nothing he could do, and just pelts into the side of Zoe. What an absolute shame, but fantastic racing for us out here. If it's any consolation, Amtrak leads from Stretchy. Stretchy still pushing hard against the American. Captain Slow in third. He'd come back, ladies and gents, with Nifty in fourth, Oban in fifth, Zoe down in eighth after a slight mistake, and then an absolute trouncing from Taffy. Oban going for a move on Nifty. Nifty's made a move on Oban, and it's all a go. It's all go down here from fourth down into seventh. G-Man still in the run with Top Taffy trying to come back into the race. And Gaz. Hey, Gaz and Top Taffy were racing each other at the very beginning, but at the other end of the pack. So they've met each other again. Mikey in 10th and Hornblower in 11th. So we're into 11 minutes, 4 minutes left of this race. That's 4 laps left of Amtrak to try and maintain that lead ahead of Stretchy. And at the moment, he seems to be doing a good enough job of holding his ground. But Stretchy cannot be counted out. He has been absolutely blistering pace in this race. So you just got to be careful. Captain Slow in third with Nifty in fourth, fighting it out with the race winner from last race, Oban, who's just about to get burned by Zoe. Absolutely clanging it up the inside, but not quite enough, and Oban still comes through ahead of Zoe with G-Man right there. He goes, yeah, keep on racing, guys, keep on racing. This is how I gained positions last time. People smashing into each other, and I'm here for it. So G-Man rooting for these two to have an absolute banger. With Oban then fifth, fighting with Zoe tooth and nail. Zoe going for that inside line, which should be the better line. Oban holding ground around the outside, and coming up to this next bit, Oban then asserts his dominance and pulls out in front of Zoe. Nifty in fourth. I think Zoe's going to go for a move here. Very nice up the inside. It's tidy, it's neat. And Zoe then does get the move. Does they? Do they? No, Oban gets a better drive out the corner. It's a drag race down into the first corners. And Oban and Zoe are going head to head. Although Oban slightly further ahead into the corner, both breaking onto the apex, and Oban doing a fine job under immense pressure while Zoe tries and gets a lovely little sneaky one up the inside, and that's it. That was a beautiful move. Oban making a mistake or something, or Zoe driving beyond the Peugeot's capabilities. Beautiful move from Zoe there, and G-Man right into the action as well. What is happening further up? Captain Slow feeling pressure from Nifty as he is closing in. Stretchy still trying to bother Amtrak, who is leading the race to cross the line, start lap 15. There's probably still 2 laps to go in this race so far for Stretchy to try and go on the attack against Amtrak. Captain Slow in third spot, looking pretty safe. Nifty slipped back a little bit. Zoe on the hunt with Oban as well. Oban looking for a good line through that first 2 corners. Doesn't quite get it, and G-Man is on the case. And it looks like Zoe also making a slight mistake, and Oban there. We've got 3 here fighting for 5th place. Oban going for the move on Zoe, and Oban completes. Beautiful stuff. Ooh, squealing up here, Nifty. Captain Slow. Stretchy and Amtrak still duking it out for the win here. 30 seconds left on the clock as they cross the line. This surely will be the final lap then. And this is the last chance Stretchy has. He's getting a slight toe as he looks to make a late break into the first corner. And it doesn't complete. Captain Slow in third, Nifty fourth, Urban in fifth, Zoe in sixth. They've all crossed the line. I think everyone's going to get across the line before the timer runs out, in all fairness. Gaz in ninth, and Mikey crosses the line in 10th. And Hornblower also getting across the line for the final lap. Is he? Yeah! Well done, Nathan. So it's the final lap, and Amtrak looks to have pulled out slightly a lead on Stretchy, and Amtrak then leads from Stretchy with Captain Slow looking solid for third place, and I think Amtrak's just about to take the win, is he not? So we'll stick with Amtrak at the moment. Amtrak then coming down the final straight. A great drive from the American to take the win from Stretchy. He did. He went and stole that one from Stretchy. And Stretchy comes home in second. Captain Slow needs to change his name up into third. To Nifty fourth. Oban fifth. Zoe sixth. And G-Man in seventh. Top Taffy coming home in eighth. He will not be happy with that result, I am sure. Gaz picking up a penalty, which might put him behind Mikey in ninth, Mikey in 10th, but it doesn't. No, I think Mikey stays 10th. It didn't affect his results as Hornblower comes over the line in 11th. So Amtrak and Oban both taking wins so far. There is one more race. Who will take the win in that one? So, we go to, oh no, not shared items, that's not for me. Go to this, and this is going to be, is that Coyote? Coyote for the final race, ladies and gentlemen. A huge thank you to Zoe for sharing the replays for us. That was a stand-up job. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. So one more race, ladies and gentlemen, in the absolute crazy Peugeot. I say one more race. I do have another 3 races if you're really into it. If you're really into it, in a few days I can do, they did 2 lobbies. They had so many people sign up. They split it down lobbies. So I do have another 3 races with a bunch of different races in Pugs. If you really want to see that, I am more than happy. So Hornblower starting on pole with Mike in second, Gaz in third, Top Taffy in fourth, G-Man for real fun starting in fifth, Zoe starting sixth, Oban starting in seventh, Nifty starts in eighth with Captain Slow starting in ninth, and Stretchy in 10th. Amtrak starting in the final spot. A total reverse grid from the last race. Let us get on with the final race of this stream. Bang! Here we go. They start. Takes a while. They warm up a little. So Hornblower ahead of Mike, and Gaz again on a great start like he did in the last race. And he comes from the land of Scots. So if you name your kid Scott, they have to go and move to Scotland. So Gaz then takes the lead, and then Hornblower in second. So, Hornblower hits the wall hard as Gaz has got a real wobble on, and Top Taffy goes for a move on the inside, and Gaz hard to catch up with his car. I don't know what happened, if he hit the curb or someone hit him, but he was having a big wobble on. Zoe is up and into second place, fighting with Mikey in third, G-Man fourth, Nifty is now in sixth because Gaz has held on. But Nifty was looking at Gaz. Gaz absolutely smashing start. Don't know what happened to him in that corner. He's going for the move on G-Man as well. But G-Man maintains, and Mikey holds ground ahead, giving Zoe a bit of a gap to go for the Top Taffy. Beautiful. These Peugeots look absolutely delicious. People said why when GT7 said we're adding the old 205 Peugeot to the game, and everyone scratched their head and said, can't we have a proper racing car? Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, do these not act like proper racing cars? This is fantastic stuff. So G-Man holding on to fourth with Gaz all up and in his business. Nifty in sixth with Captain Slow in seventh. Captain Slow under threat from the last race winner, Amtrak. And Oban in ninth, Stretchy in 10th. Oh, it looks like something's gone off down here. There's a bit of gappage between these guys. We saw Hornblower absolutely hit the wall solid. And Zoe is leading. I apologise. Top Taffy down into second place. And Mikey flying in third. Flying indeed. Absolutely out of control. G-Man closing in on Mikey. Ready to make the jump and up and into third spot. Mikey absolutely driving like a wild man there. Top Taffy losing out to Zoe somewhere along the way, and Zoe slamming in the lap times, 47s all the way, with Top Taffy getting the fastest lap last time around. And these cars, you can see the oversteer in the middle of the corner, can't you? They really are little go-karts. Mikey then in amongst it with Gaz and Nifty on board with Nifty. Oh no, Nifty's just behind that Gaz and G-Man Mikey battle, but he'll soon be upon him. Mikey again absolutely driving the Peugeot to the edge of its limits. He's gone out wide again as G-Man under pressure from Gaz, and Nifty, if you look out the back window, he's got Amtrak breathing down his neck, sucking on exhaust fumes here at Kyoto. I think Amtrak going for the move up the inside. Brace yourselves. And Nifty holding on to the outside there, but no, Amtrak gets the move done and now is up ahead of Nifty as they use every piece of the track that is available to them. Captain Slow in 8th, under threat from Oban, who's got the fastest lap so far in this race. And Oban going for the move up the inside, late on the brakes, and he gets it, he completes. Fantastic stuff from Oban. And Captain Slow then coming back into the attack against Oban, but Oban too fast today, my friend. Nifty in 7th. Amtrak fighting it out with Mikey now. Mikey slipping down into 6th as Amtrak goes for a move on Gaz, and Gaz, I don't know if there was a bit of contact there, but Gaz, he should get it out of the way of the Amtrak. G-Man holding on to that third. Top Taffy still chasing down Zoe, but Zoe has built up a buffer of a lead. Zoe is absolutely slinging Peugeot, ladies and gentlemen. She is getting her pug out for us all to see. Top Taffy in 2nd with G-Man in 3rd. Amtrak going for the battle. Amtrak absolutely muscling his way by, and he's ended up into the wall. Amtrak fighting hard, and G-Man stood firm, and Gaz is the man that gains. And he is up and into 3rd place with G-Man now 4th. Amtrak slipping down into 5th, but Mikey's back. Mikey's back again. So don't count Mikey out, ladies and gents. Amtrak down into 6th place. Nifty into the battle as well with Oban in 8th, carrying that fastest lap, but unable to close in to the battle ahead of him, which is thick and fast. And Mikey going for a long way round and a little mow at the same time. And Gaz then up into 3rd, G-Man 4th, Amtrak 5th, Mikey down into 6th. I thought someone had a penalty around here. I thought I saw a big red flashing light. Amtrak absolutely taking no prisoners today. He has just moved himself up ahead of G-Man and is now chasing down the Gazinator. Top Taffy, he cannot live with Zoe. Zoe, her fastest lap last time around, and Zoe is nigh on impossible to catch. She's absolutely slinging. And Top Taffy, though, will not give in. He is chasing. He is chasing hard. He's getting purples as Gaz testing out the grass for how much traction is on it. And Amtrak, winner of the last race, already up to 4th place, hunting himself a podium. G-Man picking up a penalty somewhere along the way. Nifty will like that. He is on board. Mikey still in the fight in 7th, with Oban in 8th. Captain Slow in 9th. Stretchy is in 10th. Gosh knows what happened to Stretchy. He's not quite come to life in this race just yet. And Hornblower giving Stretchy a run for his money. So Zoe leads, being chased by the Top Taffy. They had a poll in Wales and voted Top Taffy, Top Taffy. Gaz holding on to that 3rd place, but Amtrak, the American, cannot be counted out. Very swift, very fast. He doesn't mind turning left and right, it seems, which, you know, some Americans, they just like to turn right. Or left, sorry. Whichever way round the oval they're going. G-Man then in 5th with Nifty fighting with Mikey. It's an absolute banger of a race here, with Nifty not able to shake off Mikey. Mikey absolutely tenacious in his racing. Oban not able to crack that top 8-7 yet, and Captain Slow is monitoring the situation ahead of him. Here we go then. Oban trying to pull the trigger on Mikey, but Oban again, that move not working out for him. That happened last time. Or was it not Oban, was it? It was Amtrak, wasn't it? Amtrak going for that move and ending up out wide there, as Amtrak goes for a fight with Gaz for the podium. Gaz still holding strong in the Peugeot, but Amtrak fancies a piece of the action, and Gaz will not yield. There's contact, there's sliding, there's contact, and Gaz stays in 3rd. Amtrak loses a hell of time, and G-Man is coming up to fight. So Gaz and Amtrak absolutely dicing and trading paint as they fight for that podium position, bringing the G-Man back into the fold. Nifty in 6th with Mikey in 7th. Oban cannot do anything about Mikey. It's a dilemma for Oban, the race winner from race 1, and has not been able to crack into the top guy since. Fantastic racing though. Captain Slow in 9th place, ahead of Stretchy, who has not been really that involved in this race, and Hornblower is there in 11th. Zoe cannot shake off Top Taffy, but it is looking rather good for Zoe at this point. We are 9.5 minutes into this race. We've still got a shed load of laps to do. As Top Taffy gets another fastest lap, breaks it into the 46ers, and Top Taffy is absolutely on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Top Taffy is looking for the win, but Zoe also fancies that gold cup. So Top Taffy coming down into the braking zone. You can see the Peugeot a little unsettled, but Zoe going a little wide there, giving Top Taffy the actual move he needs to retake the lead. And it's Top Taffy in 1st with Zoe in 2nd. Gaz holding on to that 3rd against Amtrak, but Amtrak slinging everything he's got at the Scottish driver. Oban finally past Mikey, it seems, but not quite, because Mikey's coming back, and Mikey's coming back hard ahead of Oban. So Oban trying to crack that nut. Oh no, he still holds ground ahead of Mikey, but it's been a long race for Oban trying to get himself through, and Nifty slipped back somewhat. Oh, Nifty going wild, ladies and gentlemen. And not a wet t-shirt wild, just absolutely spinning out of control wild. And he's still there. Stretchy might be able to catch up Nifty at this point. Top Taffy still leads ahead of Zoe, with Amtrak in third place, and Gaz in the fight. So Gaz has lost that podium. There's a yellow flag up ahead, but I don't think, it's because Hornblower slowing down to let the leaders through, and Top Taffy slinging purples all over the place is aiming for the win. We're moving up to 12 minutes, still 3 minutes left of this race. It's a 46 lap race, so that's a fair few, still 4 or so laps to go, but Top Taffy is looking like he is building up a lead on Zoe at the moment. Amtrak in third ahead of Gaz, but Gaz is not letting go. He is tenacious in his racing, and he wants that podium position ahead of Amtrak. But Amtrak at the moment, race winner from the last race, is holding fast in the Pug. G-Man absolutely done a super job, you've got to say. He has been there when it matters, and he has picked up the positions when it's needed. Gaz is flying, ladies and gentlemen. He really wants a piece of that American ahead of him. The American with the fastest lap so far. Amtrak is slicing and he is dicing, ladies and gentlemen. G-Man in fifth, Oban in sixth, with Mikey in seventh, Captain Slow in eighth place, Nifty in ninth, after we saw he had that huge spin, and he is now just bringing that one home, I imagine. Stretchy in 10th, with Hornblower in 11th. And Top Taffy at the moment has the measure of Zoe, it seems. 47.6 for Top Taffy last time around. Zoe mowing some lawn at 47.4, so she was slightly faster, but ooh, Top Taffy taking a very wide line there and giving Zoe an opportunity, but I think Zoe went a little wide just earlier, so the gap remains the same between them. Amtrak disappearing in the distance from Gaz, and Gaz now has to start turning his consideration towards the man behind him, who is G-Man, for real fun. And Gaz just has to cling on somewhat ahead of the G-Man. Oban in sixth, not quite in that fight, but ahead of his little battle with Mike. Captain Slow in 8th, Nifty in 9th, Stretchy in 10th, Hornblower in 11th, and Top Taffy leads from Zoe. We are now into the last minute of this race. They could well be starting their final lap right now, ladies and gentlemen. Top Taffy ahead of Zoe, and he's built up a nice gap. I can't see Zoe being able to bring this one back in the final lap. Amtrak has got that third place, and Gaz now has to worry about the G-Man behind rather than trying to fight the American ahead. G-Man, oh yeah, Gaz is in a lovely American sandwich. We like it. So G-Man really is closing in. He loves that final lap push, and Gaz is out wide. That's given G-Man the opportunity. Top Taffy, where are we? We've exceeded the limit of time, and I think some people are going to be finishing ahead. I apologise. We're watching Top Taffy cross the line. Super stuff with Zoe in second. Fantastic drive, and Amtrak coming home in third. Great drive from all of them. Gaz in fourth, G-Man fifth, Oban coming home in sixth, and Captain Slow and Mikey. Captain Slow gets the final lap, but he's got a penalty, so Mikey's going to go back ahead in seventh. Captain Slow in eighth. Nifty with the huge spin, putting himself down into ninth place, and Stretchy already finishing in 10th ahead of Hornblower, who is just bringing it around now in 11th. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a fantastic round from the over the hill racers, with Top Taffy getting that final finish. We had 3 different winners: Amtrak, Oban and Top Taffy. And Zoe on the podium, I think, more than once. And Amtrak again on the podium here. Gaz there. Oh, great starting from Gaz. Always featured in the race. Just not quite getting into the winner's circle for Gaz. G-Man doing a solid job in the flaming Peugeot with Oban with the win from the first round. Doing a grand job. Mikey holding ground in both of those last two races, doing a stand-up job. Captain Slow in 8th. Nifty coming home in 9th. Stretchy in 10th. Hornblower coming home in 11th. So that is the Over the Hill racing. They race on Fridays. They race on Sundays. Sundays is their more serious championship, with Fridays being just a little bit of fun. Although I think they are turning to more of a league and points situation for the Fridays and picking a car to do a 10-week championship. So we'll keep one eye on that. You can join them through Facebook if you've got Facebook. If you haven't got Facebook, then add Nifty. Look for Nifty in PSN and just add him and ask, look, if I don't have Facebook, how can I join? They do have a Discord. So, O.T.H _Nifty on PSN if you want to get involved and you don't have a Facebook page because for some reason you think the world is watching you. Thank you for joining me here at Thingamajig Racing Channel, and that was fantastic. Pukka Peugeot Pursuit. They ran 2 lobbies. I do have the replays for the other one, but we'll give it a break. Hey, we've had a lot of streams lately, and my jaw's hurting because I'm talking too much or I'm sucking too much lollies. Okay, thank you. That's it. Tooroo. Peace and love. Peace and love.